Hi, this is a little addition to the video. I made a little statistic about how I was doing during the weeks. And as you can see, so I marked every result with green, that is above 50. And I marked the ones below 50 with red. So you can see kind of a trend here. The last five recordings I made, I had three out of five were red. And the previous not 30, but almost 30. I had only one red one. Now there is a little bit more to this because actually before I actually stopped a few recordings here and there and stopped myself from uploading them. So that's a little bit in my favor, but still the numbers don't really lie that much. Uh, this kind of stuff. Look at this 74 weekly instant number 9. And it's true, this 27.2 is kind of an outlier, so that's still my record. I don't think I've ever done worse than that, at least not the weekly ones. So yeah, I had quite a good run in the beginning. So then the natural thing to ask is this something systematic? So I did also a plot, and you can see that there is a downward trend in general. And you can also see this is the 50% line. So these 3 points are the 3 points from the last 5 weeks, and this is the 27%. So there is a downward spiral. Is this significant? The p-value is 0.071. So in case you're wondering what the heck it means that assuming that all of this is natural variance. So if there was a guy who plays the exact same level of bridge, and it's just like the randomness of the game would spread these results. And let's say he did the same experiment, so doing this 35 stuff, 35 tournaments 1,000 times, then 71 times out of 1,000 he would have such a downward spiral, or I don't know, in the camera it would be that whatever. Uh, he would have such a downward trend 71 times out of 1,000, or this downward trend or worse. So that's the truth. Now, actually, in statistics or in a lot of this like medicine and a few other domains, p-value is a very important thing, and they would need like 0.05 to have a significant finding. So it would mean that a random population would only have a 5% chance of reproducing this result. But I'm not here to teach you the p-values. But I want to say that technically it's not yet proven that I'm getting worse at bridge. But let's say that we do believe this trend. So this y equals this amount. So this means that every week I lose 0.3% bridge ability. So what does this mean in general? In general, this means, so if we believe this to be the accurate result, it means that the weekly instant number 213.434, I'm gonna get 0%. And then after that, negative values. So this is not good, but I mean, 213 is still about something like 3 years from now. So I will still score a few percent here and there, but it's getting worse and worse, and it doesn't look good for me. So this is what I wanted to say. I'm sorry that I used Excel. I actually used R as well to get this p-value. It's just that it's actually this Excel is people are used to it and so on. So this is for people who are wondering if I'm getting better or worse at bridge. I don't know actually how many people watched all of this stuff. I'm getting worse. And okay, it's one more thing to say about this data is that actually the So these are technically not all weeks. So sometimes I just skip the number because I want it to be consistent with Peter Holland's, and sometimes I skipped a week or I didn't upload something, but I didn't skip a number. And I went to holidays twice, so all kinds of caveats. But if you just look at the numbers, weekly instant number 213 or 214, I'll get to 0%. So I'm sorry, but yeah, it's one of these situations like knowing that the sun will go out in like 5 billion years, and the earth will fall into the sun and so on. But we still have some time to live until that. So that's a good thing. And well, thanks for watching. I'm sorry for this awful trend. Like here you could say like, oh, this guy knows what he's doing and so on. I should listen to him. But after that, like 42, 58, 66, 44, 48, yeah, it's all like kind of like casting this shadow on this whole channel and so on. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed at least this part of the presentation. And yeah, see you around.